Hello everyone. Can you believe it? 2 days in a row now you get a video. um, no, but seriously, uh, I felt like while I had the chance, I should at least give you guys an update. I did see my psychiatrist today, and he was hesitant about increasing my Latuda uh, because he said that the changes in medication that my other doctor's making is going to affect some of the other meds that I'm taking. So he wants to wait until my other doctor does everything that he's going to do, and then my psychiatrist will figure out from there as far as should we increase the Latuda or whatever. And so I was kind of bummed about that. But it's the way it goes. And, it's going to just force me to, look back on my own videos really about coping skills and, and those sorts of things, to prevent relapse. And again, that's like the whole point of recovery and treatment. It's to prevent us from having an episode where we end up going back into the hospital again. And so, I guess the other piece of news that came from the appointment was the possibility of him changing my diagnosis to schizoaffective disorder. And because of the hallucinations that I've had. And I don't know how to feel about that, but I'll research and read up on it and see what's different and what's not. And there's some great resources on the internet for all kinds of stuff. And so there's like a group called Psych Central, and they have really good articles, and they stay very current with whatever trends there are in the field of psychiatry. And they're real good. And again, it's called Psych Central. What is it? PSYCH? Psych? Yeah, I think so. Psych Central. And so probably the single greatest thing that I can do is reach out to others and not isolate myself. And again, it always gets back to that with me, is to keep from isolating. And so it's going to be a challenge, because like around the holidays, I had some breakthroughs with that, and was able to get out and do a little bit more than I normally do. And now, and two, I really shouldn't be driving because of the hallucinations. So, whenever my family goes somewhere, I need to tag along and go, and just to get out, you know, and be stuck here all day. You know, I love it. I love being here by myself, but it's not healthy to be that way constantly. And so I need to make some changes there, and you know, and that's part of the whole process. You know, it seems like you're constantly having to assess and reassess and assess and reassess and over again, you know, your situation, to find out what you need to do different, you know, to change things. And because that's what it boils down to, is doing things different than how we've done them before. And it's easier said than done. But again, like we talked about yesterday, I think the spiritual, and let me speak to that for just a moment. I consider myself a Christian, but when I speak about spirituality, I'm not referring to Christianity. I'm referring to God in much bigger terms than one single religion. And I do it on purpose because I don't want anyone to feel excluded from the video who happens to believe differently than I do. And because I mean, you know, we're all very, very different. And so, you know, if you hear me saying terms like higher power or higher consciousness or global awareness or you know, any of those kind of terms, it's because we don't have to pigeonhole God down into one single religion. You know, he's much bigger than any of that. And so, but anyway, getting back to that, the soul spirituality, however that manifests in your life, whether you're Mormon or Jehovah's Witness, like Prince was, you know, Christian, Catholic, Buddhist, Hindu, Muslim, you know, whatever it is that you practice or you believe, you know, getting back to those roots as somebody suffering from a mental illness can be difficult, can be hard, because we might have hurts and pains there where, you know, those have to heal. But once we can break through those and embrace a spirituality that we're comfortable with, then that's a great coping skill for dealing with bipolar disorder, you know, is your spiritual life. And so, you know, that's probably another thing I need to focus on too, is my spirituality. And so anyway, well, maybe I can get another video out to you guys tomorrow too. 2 days in a row. That's, I think, pretty good. And I've gotten some feedback, and I appreciate that so much. God, it's so encouraging when I hear from people who've watched the videos. And you know, I'm headed up to 600 views already. And you know, we just started in February, you know, so I'm excited about that. And if you are a subscriber, thank you. And we'll talk to you soon. Take care. God bless.